Well, we have had some absolutely wonderful events at Holy Trinity that I just want to highlight. Many of you were in attendance at some of these events, and you know, there are some weeks that everything just ties together. We do not need a second sermon, but I was just in listening to Father Martin's sermon today and thinking back out on those events, everything tied together. Last Sunday, we had an absolutely wonderful parish picnic out on the plaza. 55 people, which is wonderful for us. We ranged 8 decades, from the very youngest to those of us who have been around a few more years than that. It was a joyous time and a wonderful way to kick off the Sunday school season as we come out of the summer. Yesterday we had 2 incredible events. The St. Francis Day Blessing of Animals. It was a rainy day, so we did need to move inside. We still had 23 people, 10 dogs, and 3 cats. We moved here into the church itself for the blessing. Animals were wonderfully behaved. I'm so sad Lily is not well today. She and her little dog sat right here in their spot in the choir, and it was just wonderful. We have some photographs. Do check the website. Alan has been busy.
As well as Facebook.
On Facebook. He has been posting. He was up late last night, so if he snoozes in the front pew, we know why. He was posting photos so we can enjoy seeing that.
No, it's the medication. It's not.
It's not
I'm tired.
And the wonderful part is that we were able to invite some of the people from the community that always come to our St. Francis blessing, actually into the church itself. Some of them hadn't been in here for services. It was a wonderful, wonderful day. And then we had Porch Fest. Thank you to Joe for all the coordination. Thank you to everybody that was here setting up and working on that. Our ukulele band was fantastic. They were great fun. A little disorganized. They milled about the closet for quite a while, but they finally got it together. Their music was great. I lost count, but at one point, I lost count at 150. I think we had close to 200 people from the community on the plaza and the surrounding sidewalk. It was absolutely fantastic, and it was a great community outreach. I know Carol is always driving these community outreach events. It was good. And the reason that I say that this all ties together is that with St. Francis, I believe he is the one that we are attributing the preach the gospel always, when necessary, use words. We were able to make that effort. These days, Christians, unfortunately, are not necessarily being thought of well. Unfortunately, rhetoric and Christian misdeeds are driving us that way. Hopefully, yesterday, they knew we were Christians by our love. If people walked away saying, boy, those Episcopalians of Holy Trinity are nice people, then we made a mark. We did something that we were supposed to do. People went, we were sometimes not always at our best, but we were at our best yesterday. And the reason that this all ties together also is, I don't think Father Martin shared my piece of the delivering food story. Mark and I did take all of that food from the Del Castillo funeral in there. It was the first time that I had ever met Father Martin. It was snowing. It was snowy, it was slushy, it was Camden. And when we pulled up, he was out there in his hassock with the snow shovel, shoveling so that people could get in. And for me, that was one of those moments when you learn about Christian leadership and servant leadership, that he was the one out there doing that. So hopefully we can take the other part of that story, also emulate that, and do as we are supposed to in serving the people of this community and the people within our parish family. Okay, that's the end of my second sermon for the day. Just very inspired by so many of the things that he said this morning in the sermon. Thank you.